Live and going for episode 29, apparently, of these interviews. Hey, yay. That's a lot of interviews.
Man. We're getting close to the 50th special. Anyways.
The fifth. Oh, geez, you're jumping a lot of guns here.
Means you have to do something extra big and special.
Extra big and special? I mean, we already let guests, lick the earth, and that's probably something on the agenda for later, right? So, maybe. We'll see what happens if we just leave you unattended around the earth, right?
That's true. I wouldn't trust me with the earth.
I trust everybody with the earth. Most of the people, destroy it or cause chaos, but that's fine.
It's okay. Just a timeline reset, Sorry.
Listen. Honestly, we got a pretty good, split of kaiju destroying it and not destroying it. So, I think we're gonna be fine, right?
Maybe. If Grim didn't destroy it, then I think we're pretty good. I have some restraint. Some.
Well...
Maybe not. I don't know.
I forget what Grim did, or if we even put Grim at planet size now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, we did.
I'm pretty sure he ate it.
He ate it? Yeah.
Bit it.
Something like that.
He did something with it.
And Sanus wound up kissing the planet and then got a little bit stuck and is like, oh no, she lost a city on the planet, or city on the lips. So who knows what's gonna happen when we put the Crystal Kaiju in space, huh? For now, though, let's get this rolling about and started up properly. So, hello, everybody. This is Big Squeak Inc. Interviews. I'm Saruroku, your usual host, and today, our lovely guest up there would be...
Hi, my name is Ness. I am a Crystalline Kaiju.
Yep. And our usual co-host across the table from me...
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Sorry, but hi, it's me.
You.
Mouse. The mouse that's not a mouse. Hi.
The mouse that's not a mouse. You're mouse enough. You got a sticky note. It says mouse.
Yeah, close enough.
We label everything.
That says mouse.
Oh, you got a sticky.
One. Oh. No, I said I want a sticky note that says mouse.
Oh. We gotta get you a sticky mouse that says note. Yes,
mouse, huh?
That is not where that brain was going. Oh no. In case it's not obvious, my brain's a little bit frazzled as always, right? So.
Holes like cheese.
Ah yes, Swiss brain. No thoughts, only air.
Only cheese.
Only cheese. So. Well, once again, we have another guest that we didn't actually have to embiggen to get standing outside this building, right? Kaiju big? Kaiju big.
Kaiju very big. I'm 430 feet, full size.
That's pretty tall.
I'm smaller than Sanus, though. I come up to booba height, so she smushes me with her booba.
But then if you ever visit down your human sizes, right? That goes a full flop.
I am 8 feet.
And Sanus is what, like 5 foot?
I don't think she has. Well, on Earth she can't do that, right? She's just fully big.
Well, she sometimes shrinks with magic, but...
She's never done that with me. Rude.
Oh, it sounds like you got something to, pester Sanus about then, huh?
I'm gonna pick on her. I'm gonna yell at her. I should be the one smushing her with my booba now.
We got goals. We're just barely starting and we got goals forming.
Booba goals.
Booba goals. Good goals though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good goals. Jeez. Does shrinking with magic count? I'd say it counts because her natural height on like her home world is 5 foot something. So yeah. So Ness tall, just not kaiju tall around Sanus kaiju form.
I may be big, but I'm small for a kaiju, and that sucks.
Fair.
I want to be super big.
Hey, we can get some super big going on later, right?
That's true.
And honestly, we do have that drink big stuff that we give the guests normally, so if you just want to get taller, all you gotta do is steal a can of that and, take a sip, right?
That's true, but then I won't be able to look at you guys.
And we'll be sticking around. We got, Wait, helicopters probably aren't safe around kaiju, right?
No, not at all.
Not at all?
No.
Not at all,
No.
I
I
break
learned
those
from
a
last
lot.
time.
Okay. We'll figure something out at the very least. Maybe we'll just give you the big magnifying glass, right?
Burn them.
You saw no burn the mouse. That
Moana.
you got the rest of the city to burn. No burn to interviewers, okay? At least for the moment. Oh,
Oh,
she started up the kaiju beam and then just vanished.
magic.
What?
Magic.
Oh,
Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Yeah.
Visually, you're just gone, though.
Why?
Did anything get accidentally closed? Did
I broke something already.
I think what happened, so we did, get some new hires around, right, Cloudy, right?
I've been gone, my guy.
Oh, yeah, you've been handling a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Well,
Yeah.
maybe somebody splashed the small sips onto Ness when they saw the kaiju beam and was like, no, don't blast the interview.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's see, I'll
Am
try
I
to refresh.
Am I just tiny?
You might be tiny at the base of the building for a moment. Let's see if we can. Trying to refresh the source. I'm not catching anything on the source. Did you accidentally close the tab?
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Do
All
I
right.
make a new one?
You got to make a new one, yeah. Well,
I know my beam did that. I'm upset.
Oh,
I was
jeez.
like, oh, what happened?
You started up the attack and then everything broke. Oh, well, we got a tiny kaiju at the base of the building for a minute. It'll be just a second before they're back in full view, so...
Man, I thought this protective gear was working. I was just like, holy crap.
Right, just reflect the kaiju beam and, shrink them down, huh? That's,
Apparently that's what happened.
side effects, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. The return of the invisibility cloak, but kaiju-sized. Oh,
Oh.
there she is. She got the big drink
Hey.
again. She got the drink big. She back. Did Ness
broke it.
inhale too much fairy dust? Yeah, charging up that kaiju beam, accidentally breathe in some fairy dust, shrink down. Oh no. Alright.
I want to double check.
You
I
wanna
might break
double
it
check?
again, but maybe it's
All
'cause I
right. Well, be prepared for Ness to suddenly shrink again,
Okay.
potentially. Or are you? Oh no.
There
Oh
you go.
well. I think you just zapped the crate of a small sip, so no more of that, huh? All right. That is well, this is about as chaotic as intro as we can get, huh?
Hey.
My bad.
Hey, chaos good. Chaos
Chaos
good.
good.
I mean, I did that on purpose.
On purpose.
Yeah.
I accidentally shrank myself on purpose.
I wanted to see what it was like being a small human. Did not like 0 out of 10. Would not recommend.
0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Yeah.
That still just means you gotta get Sanus to shrink for a bit and be told, right?
True. I will yell at her later.
You got plans. Alrighty. Let's start up with the questions proper, though. And, as always with these interviews, if anybody is in the live chat right now on Twitch having a question, feel free to ask it. We will try to get to it when we can. Audience questions are generally open, so keep things in mind that you want to ask our lovely kaiju here. For now, question 1. The most difficult question of all. The question that stumps many, many guests. Are you ready?
No.
Too bad, we're going with it anyways. Who is Ness? Who are you?
Good question. That's something I've been trying to figure out for a millennia.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a lot of time figuring that out.
Mm-hmm. I am divine by what most human standards call it. My mother was a goddess of creation, and she left me here all alone. So I've been trying to figure out who I am, what I want, and what makes me happy at the end of the day. And I think that's what most humans try to decide too.
Yeah?
But so far, I'm a kaiju. I have crystals all over me. I can change my form.
Oh.
I Even though I look regal in appearance, I am quite gremlin-like. I like destroying things, and I like making friends with other kaiju and other people. Humans, not so much. They're small and squishy and breakable.
Understandable. You know, smashing stuff. That's why we build this entire city every time we go for an interview most of the time. You got full permission to just destroy and rampage throughout this city as long as you don't try to break the one that we're sitting on right now over here.
But there's chocolate. I see it.
There is chocolate. So, Cloudy, you want to begin negotiations to try to secure your chocolate table?
See about that since I'm back finally. You know the chocolate's to our guests now at this point, so it's not more so mine anymore. So.
I see.
Why do you choose a chocolate table? Isn't that counterproductive? Doesn't it melt?
It may melt a little, but also that's actually just a callback to the very first interview before we had the set up, where for some reason Noriko and Cloudy were like, the interview table's chocolate. And I just had to go with it. It was determined in episode 1. It was canon. It's a chocolate table.
I like it. I like chocolate, though.
We'll make sure to, give you that chocolate bar.
Hell yeah.
And we have a bit of an odd question from Fairy Dooney in chat already. So, Dooney asks, do the crystals taste like rock candy?
No. Everyone tries to eat my crystals. You will die. They have radiation in them. And don't say spicy. Don't say spicy candy.
Man.
That is not what radiation is.
Dang.
Everyone says it. They try to steal it. I saw my crystals on the shelf the other day being sold as rock candy.
Wow.
I was gonna die.
Oh, and we have Grim giving a different answer. They do, trust me, I'm irradiated already, and they taste like candy from Grimpora.
Fuck up, Grim.
Alright, so, basically what we're hearing is, it's not candy, and you'll either die horrifically or get superpowers.
Die horrifically.
Die horrifically? Is it like a 50-50 or a 90-10 or just a 100% chance of death?
I'm pretty sure you're gonna die.
Hey, Claudia, do we have any radiation shielding up here?
Man, I'm made of radiation.
What does that gear do for you? Does it have radiation shielding?
Considering I've been across multi-dimensions, yeah, I'm already irradiated. I'm fine.
Have any of you ever want or still want children? I might warn you, standing next to me is not a good idea.
That's okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna, get in that race anyway, so that's fine. Geez, pretty sure that sounds like a 90-10 die superpower split. So
as
says
long
Dooney.
As you sign the waiver, that is not my fault. Then fine, you can have a crystal. They grow back.
Ah, the waivers. All right.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oops.
Did you not get any of the waivers for the people in the tall glass tower over there?
I only got the money.
You only got the money. Yeah.
Listen, money.
So.
Grim got this idea spreading around. Now I'm mad at him.
the rock candy interpretation.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had to put traps all throughout my cave because that little fucker sneaks in and tries to steal everything. You know how many times I've caught him?
How many times have you caught him? Like
at
20?
least 7.
Ooh, at least 7.
Yeah, he's not very sneaky. I know he thinks he is, but he's not.
Grim's trying to make up for not being very sneaky by trying to be smooth with the message, it's not my fault, you're so sweet.
Boo.
No. Ay. Alright. So. Oh, she Angie.
That's how I look at Grim.
Fair enough. Grim thought on that for a whole 2 seconds, apparently, so he was invested.
Alright, I gotta give you bonus points then.
Jeez. So, to cover the points we got with who is Ness so far, we had 1, you are divine, you got, millennia going on. You are just
Oh.
trying to figure out what you like to do and, living your best life. And 3, you are not part rock candy.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Janice
Okay.
is trying to sway me to be more of a good kaiju and help her out, but I'm not very good at that.
I've heard she bribes you with toast.
Yeah, it works. I like toast.
Fair enough, fair enough. Although, there's also been, a lot of people trying to climb around that toaster area, so I imagine it's not that safe, huh?
Yeah, no little person bits in my toast. It's not fair.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, all them people trying to, become toast. They are not toast.
They just want to chill in Santa's booba. That place isn't safe.
It is not at all. I mean, are any kaiju booba safe?
Probably not.
Fair, fair. And let's see. The next question I've got prepared, and this one's a little bit more vague. You mentioned the divine nature and your mother leaving you on the planet and whatnot. Is there a bit of a backstory going on for you, it sounds like?
Yes. From what I can piece together, my mother, she created a lot of things, Earth being one of her last creations. I had siblings, but I never met them. After she met me, she put me at the deepest part of the ocean, and then she had to fight them because they were all jealous of her. As far as I know, she perished, and so did the rest of my siblings in that battle. So I've been alone for a long, 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 long time. Mostly at the bottom of the ocean because I didn't know where there was things above it. I was too scared to go up. But my crystals here, they pick up electricity, and I was able to navigate the bottoms of the ocean's floor no matter if there was light or not. And then one day I started to pick up energy from humans, electricity and their energy that they gave off. That's actually how I'm able to stream. My crystals pick up Wi-Fi signals.
That seems really handy.
It's very handy.
But also, like, slightly chaotic. Like, how was your first contact with the internet? With your crystals picking it up?
Saw a lot of booby.
That, that sounds like the internet.
It's a lot to sort through, but me and Scully here figured it out. I'm used to his voice in my head, so a few couple hundred else aren't too bad.
Understandable. I gotta stick on this tangent for a second though, because how does that crystal Wi-Fi like work?
I don't know,
Do you have?
They just pick up the signals. I don't know what it is. It just bounces throughout the world and pings me. Bigger my crystals, the better the reception I get.
Fair, fair. I'm just thinking like streaming usually requires streaming software, like OBS or something. Does one of your crystals just have that installed, or do you think you hijack a computer somewhere without realizing it?
Oh, I probably hijacked something.
That makes a fair bit of sense.
I do have a little computer set up in my cave.
Oh.
I stole one. Janice helped me make it big.
Santa's helped you make it big.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose that makes more sense.
People better, interacting with them. Partially why I do it, but again, they just want to steal my candy and get crushed by my titties, so
Right. As far as people go, they can be pretty straightforward a lot of the times.
Yeah, very much so. And then they're not scared of me. I threaten to bonk them, and then they're like, "Yes, please, more." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Ah. Yeah. I can definitely say from experience, when you're big, threatening to step or sit on somebody, they just go, "Yes, please," as opposed to going, "Oh no."
Oh no, scary.
I keep telling them, "You're gonna die," and they're like, "Bring it on."
The sweet release of death.
Sweet release.
Right. They got no sense of safety around us. Including yeah, we got a bonk this and a guilty in chat from Dooney and Blue Star.
Blue! That's my wife.
Blue. Oh, you got the wife in chat.
She's a space mecha pilot and she's amazing and I love her.
Ooh, mecha.
Hey,
that's pretty cool. Yeah, pilot.
Hey.
All right. Well, it definitely sounds like you got a lot going on. And for a bit of backstory, yeah, makes sense, makes sense. You're just kind of here nowadays, and, you know, whatever happened for the long dark time at the bottom of the ocean, at least you got the internet and pop-up ad boobies going to your crystals now, right?
I think I figured out some firewall for most of the boobies, but
you got the firewall?
yeah.
Kaiju beam level of radiation wall or just like basic firewall?
No, it's intense. There's a
It's
lot of
it's
boobies.
intense. It's a lot of walking. Fair, fair. Let's see. I will jump over to our next category of questions then. These ones relating to your experience streaming, since you did bring it up, and that's sort of why we brought you on in the first place, because I know you stream and exist around here, right? So, question number 1. Are there any standout experiences you've had with streaming, either positive or negative?
I've had both. Um, I've met a lot of fantastic people through streaming, and I've had a lot of fun. I've been doing it now. For being technical, I've been doing it now for about 3 years. Um,
Oh,
I've had some really weird experiences. I've had some bad experiences. For before I assumed this form, I had a lot of people make fun of my voice.
ah,
Because it's high pitched and a lot of people thought it was a voice changer, right? And it made me want to quit because I was like, I don't want to be online and just have people make fun of me, right? I mean, it's the internet, right?
yeah,
But
Yeah.
it sucked, because I'm just being myself, and then I have someone being like, "Oh, you're just a dude in your mom's basement. Oh, you're a voice changer. Oh, you sound weird," and stuff like that. So it took a long time to to be more comfortable, but I think with this form, it's a lot more. People are a lot more accepting of the voice because they see the cutesy face and they're like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense,"
it
you
makes
know.
perfect sense. Yeah. Hmm.
Um, and then I have met a lot of wonderful people like Grim and Sanis and Blue, who's in the chat. I couldn't imagine my life now without them. They're amazing, amazing people. Um, it's all been an experience. If you want me to go into it, I can talk about uh, my burps and how that became a very fetishized
I
thing on the internet. But
Wait a second. We just took a very sharp turn
Wow.
all of a sudden. We went from all these people are amazing. Also,
Yeah.
should we get into how they fetishize my burps? Like,
you
with the
said
turn that sharp, I gotta
That's
hear it.
wow. Yeah.
and you asked for any standout things,
Uh
and
huh.
that's
Uh huh.
definitely a
It
standout thing.
stands out indeed,
Yeah.
but I am concerned, but also
Also,
intrigued.
yeah, I'm curious.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
when I first started, I can
Hmm.
burp on command extremely loud. And most people are like, "Oh, it's probably not that bad." I'm telling you, it's really fucking loud. Um, I would do it now for you, but I'm nervous, A, and B, Discord doesn't pick it up. Um,
Fair, fair.
Fair,
I can
fair.
always send you a clip later, but they are very loud. And so I thought it would be funny to have it as a redeem in my streams, and I called it my kaiju roar, right? And
Uh-huh.
people saved up for it, and some would come in and be like, "Hey, here's points, burp," and I do it, and they'd be like, "Cool, thanks, and peace out," right?
Uh-huh.
Some were really, really, really obsessed with it. Anytime they would come into my chat, they'd be like, "Burp for me, please, please. Hey, can you burp for me? Hey, oh, I love you. You're the best stream I've ever seen in the world. You're so amazing. Can you burp for me?" And I'd be like, do you have points? Because it hurts to, try to make myself burp
Just
over
like
and over again, because I'm sucking air into my stomach. And then they'd be like, "No." And then they'd go to see other people in chat. "Hey, do you have enough points? Can you dream a burp for me? It's not that big of a deal." Like, they sounded like an addict the way they were talking, right? And I had to ban a couple of them because I'm like, "You are
I
getting a little weird, buddy." And then all of a sudden, one day when I was setting up my YouTube channel, I looked up my name because I wanted to see if my channel popped up. I
uh-huh.
found a 4 minute straight compilation of my burps,
Of your
I
just my burps.
wow.
And it went through my clips. About 90% of them were just my burps. People went through every single one of my streams and burped every single time that I burped. clipped every single time that I burped.
Huh.
And there were
Huh.
hundreds of
Oh.
them. Yeah.
Wow.
That
And
is.
Wow.
and I
There's an
was
air.
like,
Oh.
what part of the internet have I tapped into here? You know, I was a little weirded out by it, but like, oh, I started getting a lot of more people coming in my stream, so I was like, okay, well, you know, maybe I can, you know, learn to just get around it. You know, everyone's into something. It's not that bad. Then if I wouldn't burp for someone, or if like I wasn't feeling good that day, people would get mean. Like they would
Wow.
yell at me, they would insult me. Like they treated me so bizarrely, and like I had to burp for them, and that was it, you know. And so then I stopped kind of doing it because I was feeling really uncomfortable. And when I say I deleted like I deleted a majority of my clips because most of them were just burps. If even today, if people do the shout out command, I guarantee nine times out of 10 it'll still be a burp.
Oh no.
You know how the little
Oh.
scenes pop up
Oh.
sometimes if they have
Yeah,
that
the
set up.
shout out clip.
Yeah,
Shows old clips. Yeah.
yeah. So my VTuber sister Wolven, she has that set up. So anytime I come into her stream, it's now this running gag like, let's see if this clip is a burp, you
Oh
know.
no.
Oh.
That
And
is.
yeah, it got weird. And then even when I got rid of it, to this day, I still have accounts that come into my chat freshly made. That's like burp for me, please 69, or mama burp, please, and you know, shit like that. And I've just told my mods, if you see those, just delete them.
That
Like,
is.
I.
I can
yeah,
only imagine where somebody has to be where they go on
I.
Twitch and the only thing they want to do is pop up in someone's stream and say,
I
burp for me,
just
mommy.
burp for me.
Right?
yeah.
Okay. I mean, we. mm, My brain's
Right?
just like I'm just trying to think in like in all the time I've been on this site too. I've never
That
heard of. That's so.
Burp
that
compilations of
Yeah.
VTubers are stupidly
That's
popular.
that's what the. I've heard of sneezes and everything, but like burp. What?
Yeah.
yeah, I can see
That's
why that was worth mention and
ah.
also why you went like are you sure we want to get into this because wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
that
it's
mind blown me.
here. I'll send it to you and you can look at it when you want, but
Oh no.
that 4K one that I was telling you, that 4-minute one, it has 30K views.
Hey. That's a good number of things. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, so what?
Yeah, and I just happened to find it. And there's a couple of other like group compilations that I'm in. Aside like bigger VTubers like Shy Lily, like it's interesting. Um and
I'm just gonna
I'm not
hold for a second and look at
yeah,
the channel name. That is
I
just Girl
yeah,
Burp.
yeah.
Yeah.
what a channel name,
Yeah,
by the way.
just a girl burp. Oh jeez. Ugh.
Like I'm no stranger to kinks and stuff. I am very open and understanding because my best friend growing up,
Mm-hmm.
she was heavily into vor. And you know, even though I wasn't into it, I understood it, you
Yeah,
know.
I'm standing
And
here guilty as charged on the vor front, and you know, big is good. So.
I keep telling her, I'm like, dude, you need to get into VTubers. I love your kink, like, you know. But anyway, like I'm really understanding. Like if you're into that, cool. And you know, it's not my thing, but that, you know, you do you live, you know. But when you start like abusing somebody and getting pissy because they're not doing what you want, like that's just messed up.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's not just me. There's another VTuber I know because I think I knew of them because a lot of people compared our burps. And the one person that came in and was really like, "Oh, please burp for me," they were in her stream as well. And one day on Twitter, I saw that she had to actively ban them because she took away a redeem because she had a burp redeem like I did.
Uh
And
huh.
they were
Oh,
cussing her out like, "What the fuck? How dare you? You know."
I.
Why did you take this away? I saved up all of my
You have
points, and she's
denied me my life's
You didn't.
purpose to
yeah,
hear
Yeah.
your burp.
What?
Like,
yeah. And she had to ban them, and I immediately replied up like, they've been in my chats. They did the same shit to me. You know,
jeez.
it's crazy.
That
I've
is.
learned something new about the internet today. Oh
Oh
boy.
yeah.
Yeah, while we
So
take a second. Oh,
anytime, Anytime somebody comes into my chat and I don't know them, and all of a sudden they're like, "You are the most amazing streamer I've ever met," and I'm like, I'm bracing for it. I'm like, "Oh God, no, please."
Oh God, no. uh,
Anyway,
well,
sorry, but
I'm
yeah,
gonna take a
that's
second while it all processes to catch up on chat some. Also, I see that I'm currently connecting to chat after
Yeah,
Quill's message.
I
So
think
Twitch
I
may be
am
going
too.
bonkers.
I think
Ooh.
Twitch might have had a hiccup.
All right, so we'll let people know when we can see chat again. Then, if all of us can see the connecting to
'Cause
chat.
I was like, wait, what happened? Why is there?
Yeah, because I saw the hiccup, it froze, and I thought it was my internet.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
is the stream frozen too?
no,
No.
stream's still
No.
going.
Oh, just the chat. Okay.
Yeah, just chat.
Okay.
Oh well, I had a moment where the stream froze, so I didn't know if it was me or
Oh
not. But
jeez. I still think it's live on my end, but that's about all I can tell. So
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
catch up with chat, see what was said before, because it looked like we did have a couple of question marks.
Yeah, which I missed, and it
Neon
moved away.
Wave asked, where did Nessethyst get a monitor and PC big enough for her?
Giantess. But don't
Sanus.
forget, I am 8 feet, and then when I'm in my cozy form, I can even shrink down to 5 feet, so I can get down to the smaller sizes. So I don't actually need a super huge monitor. That would be cool, though.
I'll just take an entire building, turn its windows into the big screen.
Exactly. Or take all the parts from a movie theater and make a super screen.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Let's see. We got one. This one isn't a question, but it is a comment back to when you were talking about the voice from Dooney saying, your voice is cute. I hate how judgmental people can get. It's really close-minded.
Thank you. I guess I feel bad I don't really complain about it now, just based off of like other situations. Because I know there are other people who's like, oh, I would kill to have your voice, and I'm like, I've just been picked on and about it, you know. Just
Yeah.
those past experiences.
Yeah.
I'm learning to love it though. Trying
It's
my
those
best.
same people who, you know, call out voices like that and pick on people for having those voices that are like, why are there no girls that talk to me?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And they wonder why.
Yep.
Jesus.
Let's see. A lot of people responding to the clipping from the burping. And Quill with the unfortunate timing question of, I heard girl burp, why have I been summoned? Oh no, Quill. I don't think you want to take credit for this one, Quill. We're going to be honest. That's are you making burp montages of people who are just kind of grossed out by it at the end of the day? Jeez.
I learned something new. That's all I could say. Oh,
I mean,
my
educational
God.
kaiju. What can I say?
Yep.
Education. Oh,
Wow.
I think I see one of my chat boxes restored.
Nope. Yep. Welcome to the chat. That's what it says.
I see it now.
Let me see.
I sent a test message. I go test. You see? I think
Smash again.
you just type in the word smash, no capitals.
Do I need just the word smash?
Just the word smash.
Yeah.
Just the word smash. Alright, looks like I need to pop this chat window out because... Oh! But no, you looky, it's starting to work again. Okay. Okay, I see from the moment that Lula says, but no, you looky, and Blue Star trying to type smash. Alright.
I see everyone's messages now.
Alright, so... Ness, you were talking about how to smash the building. Did you try and it not work, or is it all good?
I don't think anything smashed.
You don't think? Okay, let's try this again. Let's try to reconnect it, because it's very possible with Twitch chat dying like that. Cruise control, absolutely. Yeah, that should be resetting. So.
Yeah, I think everything exploded.
I wonder why.
I got no clue. I got no clue.
Twitch doing an update push right now. That's probably why.
Twitch messing with everything, huh?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Preparing to chaos. That's the message for things hopefully working. Now, if you try smash, it should smash. I think.
Smash. If I can.
Smash.
Spell. There you go.
Smash. Oh, there it goes. All right, the city is smashable again once more. Very good.
Just like that, I made $40.
Oh, wait, how much do you think it cost to rebuild those buildings?
Enough.
More than $40. Ay, ay, ay.
Smash.
Smish.
Totally not sliding money to Grim. Don't worry about it.
Ay, ay, ay. Also, while I'm doing this... Oh. Alright, I will temporarily mod you so you can type smash as often as you want without the chat filter blocking you.
Mod.
There you go. You have obtained power.
I will ban someone.
Oh no. Please be... well, Grim, it was nice knowing you. Like,
Bye,
oh
Grim.
no. Alright, let's see. While chat was popping up real quick there, let's see what questions rolled in. Let's see. Smash. The chat apparently broke for several streams, including 3 Lulus watching at the same time. So,
Yeah, sounds about
Twitch
right.
doing something weird.
Twitch did a hiccup.
Dooney has a question.
Mhm.
What does Ness eat? Is it a diet similar to humans, or are there things you can eat but humans can't?
Well, being primarily from under the ocean, I eat a lot of fish. But
Fish.
I primarily just eat fish. Now toast and a lot of chicken nuggets. That's a
Fair,
godsend. And
fair.
French fries. I want kaiju-sized French fries. Those things are so small.
Kaiju-sized French fries, that is like...
Mhm.
Just imagine how many potatoes goes
Need
into a single fry.
Delicious.
Putting this image in my head, and I see heaven. That's all I
Right?
see.
It would be so
God.
good. Okay. I got a question on the
whole-
French fry tangent. How do
Yeah.
you feel about potato wedges?
I like potato wedges.
Potato wedges good.
I do. The only fry that I can't have, because it seems when I become my small human form, I gain a gluten intolerance. I can't have the ones that are coated in flour.
Ah,
So, as long as it's a good old normal greasy French fry, I'm happy.
but if it's, coated in powder and fried on top of that, no.
Somehow just cripple up and die, which sucks.
Oh, no. Dying is not good for your health.
I know, that's what I'm
Right?
saying.
Right?
Why ruin a good French fry like that?
To use a piece of advice I've gotten twisted recently, normally it's no die, only live. But now it's no die, only murder.
I can do
Murder?
that too.
You can do that? Good.
Yeah.
Good. So, Cloud, you've
Wow.
become pixels in the
I know,
universe,
I've
right?
become pixels. I am now
Oh
part
no.
of
Oh, no.
I've begun with Cloudy.
I've become part of the Pixelverse. Ooh.
Let's see.
How do
The
I solve
kaiju
Discord?
beam. You still sound good. It's just your visuals are
My
they're
visuals go-
crunchy. Let's see.
There you go.
We have another question. Well, this one's less of a question, more of a joke from Neon Waves. Is Twitch malfunctioning because they were looking up burps?
Oh, God. Yeah, probably.
And this question seems like it was addressed earlier, but Quill wasn't here for it, so let's ask it again in different framing. Not so much a question, but Ness, would you be interested in selling your crystals for profit?
People already try to do that.
People already try to do that, indeed, Quill.
Yeah, I mean, I
we've
could.
discussed the rock candy perspective that Grim has apparently been spreading.
Asshole.
And I'm gonna ask this question as well. We got 2 chaotic questions coming in back to back. So,
Mhm.
question 1: ranch,
Who asked that?
Scandia.
That's my brother. Fuck you, Scandy. I love ranch dressing. I will bathe in ranch dressing. Ranch dressing is the best condiment ever. So French fries and ranch dressing, bless chef's kiss.
All right.
Most respect. I respect you more.
Very good.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Another one in the same general spirit. Is cereal a soup?
What constitutes a soup?
Good
Is
question.
it a broth?
I would think, if anything, cereal might be like a stew. It's got chunks,
Wait,
right?
I agree with a stew. I'd say stew.
Chunks.
Chunky, yeah. Soups are smooth, slurpable. You gotta chew the stew.
Slurpable.
Slurpable.
Saru, by the way.
Yeah.
You able to refresh the
Yeah,
thing on
that's what
my
I
end?
was about to, button.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it. Oh, I am still picked. What the
You
heck is
are. I
going
got
on?
no clue what's going on there.
My
Slurpable.
internet's
Indeed,
a-okay.
indeed.
Man.
All
Slowly coming
right.
back. Oh, there you go.
So, we talked about some of your experiences with stream, then good, bad, the good, the bad, and the strange, with the burps coming in out of nowhere as well, right? So, next question I would like to ask, same general theming of good and bad experiences, but this time with communities as a whole, say VTuber community, Godzilla community, whatever community you'd say you've been part of and can talk about.
What my thoughts?
Your thoughts or good or bad experiences you've
Experiences?
had with various communities.
I mean, VTuber communities. Just look at Twitter; it's all over the place.
Oh boy.
But I
It
mean,
is.
my community, as far as like my streaming community, I love them to bits. Most of them are very quiet, but um, I've had somebody who's been in my community since I've started, and he literally comes in, subs, says cock, and then leaves. And I love him to bits. He takes care of cows, and he's very sweet, but he is a man of few words. But yeah, my community is mostly quiet, but I love them. Everyone's really nice. VTuber, I don't know. Still kind of getting used to it. A lot of people I've met are very, very sweet. Um, a lot of them, you can tell that their only goal is, I want to grow, and I'll do it by any means necessary.
Yeah.
So I try to steer clear of those people and just go at my own pace. I think a lot of people compare themselves too much, and they just need to remember that this is a marathon, not a race, and you're just kind of doing things that you want to do and make you happy. And I found a group of people that I really like it hanging out with, and I want to grow with them. I don't want to be like, all right, you guys are under my quota for followers. I'm out. I need to find the next group of people. you know
I'm
I
afraid
just
that the growth pattern demands I find another friend with twice as many followers now. It has been nice knowing you.
Yeah, looking at someone and being like, "Oh, you're under 1,000. I don't know."
This is where I
Yeah.
sink under the table and just go, I want to sleep forever.
Well,
Everyone figures it out at their own pace.
someone who recently crested 600, I'm under that quota. Goodbye, Ness. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, I want to be friends with people because they're fucking awesome and nice and stuff.
Right?
And
Right?
you guys are sweet, and I'm glad I'm here talking to you and having fun and
Smashing the city.
smash. Wait, hold on, I haven't done that in a minute.
Oh, well, I said the word, and now she's trying to, smash the city.
Hey, look, I made $200 from that one.
Oh, yeah?
I'm helping.
You're helping.
Listen, all the profits just go back to Ness. I don't know what you mean.
Ah. Apparently you're getting smash funds from this. That's pretty impressive. I was unaware of that.
Grim might have slid me a note before the interview.
Oh. Fair. I do see a couple of chat questions before I pop back into my listed ones. Neon Wave once again asking, what games is Ness currently playing, and were there any games that she's dropped?
Well, right now I'm trying to get back into Overwatch 2. I played the original Overwatch for like 4 years straight. I was a
Oh no.
I was a GM support player, and then I didn't want to sacrifice that much of my life anymore, so I stopped playing. right before Echo came out, I think is when I stopped.
Understandable.
And so I'm trying to again, not to be competitive again, just to have fun. I've also been playing Gundam and a bit
I
of
want the
Skyrim.
PvE in Overwatch.
Oh, that's not gonna happen for another year, I think.
Right?
Yeah, another year. You gotta wait another year.
The League MMO is too far away too.
Yeah.
Have I dropped any? I was playing Terraria for a little bit. No, not Terraria. Stardew. There I go. I got those two confused. And then I just kind of fell out of it. I should get back to it though.
Fair enough. And our next question from chat will actually tie into the next question I asked from the list as well. So, Read the Small Mouse is asking, so being a kaiju, does Ness have a favorite fictional kaiju from media?
Anguirus. Anguirus is actually what I, based my kaiju form off of.
Oh,
And my second favorite being Biolante, because she's a big plant kaiju and she's beautiful and I love her.
understandable.
I'm still waiting for the day that my poor boy Anguirus wins a fight, but I will
Oh
still love
no.
him to the end of time.
0% win record?
I don't know about 0,
You
but
don't know
he gets
about...
his ass handed to him a
Oh
lot.
no.
Nice.
You should probably ask Brim that one. Because there are still a lot of Godzilla movies I haven't seen, or it's been a while. Because a lot of the Godzilla movies I have seen were from when I was very little, and my grandpa used to bring me home VHS tapes from Japan of Godzilla. So
I'll hope for Grimm's response and, well, none.
okay, yeah.
With plenty of ellipses all through each word. Yeah. Rest in peace. They put up a fight, though, right? Oh, no.
Oh no.
Well, with that talk of inspirations and kaiju you've may have taken some, details and inspiration from, I want to talk in general. Are there any inspirations or influences that have led you to either streaming or the particular details you've chosen for yourself?
I weirdly just started streaming because I had some friends that I wanted to play with, and then there were others that were like, well, I want to watch your game, but, we can't join or I can't play. So I just started streaming so they could watch us play and we could hang out with them. And then all of a sudden people heckin' started following and hanging out, and I went from streaming on my old PS4 and now I have a fully built PC and all that. I can't really say I had many inspiration. I didn't watch a lot of streamers, and even becoming a VTuber, I didn't really know VTubers were a whole community until after I got my model commissioned. I thought it would just be a fun addition to my stream.
Fair.
And I didn't want a camera on my face because, I run around without pants a lot. So.
Fair enough. Although I'm not sure how pants the situation is for you in kaiju forma.
I mean, I don't really got pants.
Yeah. The pantsless situation is still just kind of... You got leg coverings, I think.
I do got leg coverings.
But the part where people would go pants is just kind of not there. So, fair enough. The fact that you just kind of did this for your friends and fell into it without any big external guiding force is certainly neat. And has there been a couple of people like that, but that's the more uncommon answer we've gotten?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a lot of streamers I like to watch, but I wouldn't say like I have somebody that like I really look up to. There are some people that I'm like they're pretty inspirational. Like as far as my voice is concerned, I really love and appreciate like Iron Mouse. Because she has a voice very similar to mine, I think, and I think she's very cute and works hard and very good person. And I'm like, I wanna be like that too. Hopefully, maybe.
Fair enough. And we definitely got a gasp from across the table. Yes?
Cough. I'm just gonna cough.
Yes, Monsieur cough.
Listen, cough. Something I started on PS4 also and everything. So I'm like, Ness, I can relate. I can relate to all this. Like, honestly. Oh my god.
Twinsies.
Oh my god. I was like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, bless. There you go. I'm not the only one, thank God.
I started from very very little PS4 rinky dink stream stuff.
Felt that. I felt the scuffness of PS4 days. Oh my god.
Only thing I got that's even relatable is like Yes, I wasn't even streaming. I just had an audience of 5 siblings watching me play on the Nintendo Wii. It's like, yes, the tank mini game. Let's go.
Oh god, the old days of just reminded of all the old days on PS4. Okay, tank. Yeah, there you go.
Those were the good old days. All right, let's see. There is also another thing that, for the uninitiated in chat, probably looks a bit confusing for a lot of people using as their introduction. We get a image of a cat swinging their tails side to side as one of your emotes, right?
Yeah.
I believe there's a particular name and cat that belongs to that, right?
Yes, my orange baby cheeks cat. His name is McCree O'Malley, and he is a big chunky orange cat that likes to jump up here and interrupt stream a lot. And I like to make the joke that he's the one behind everything, and I just speak for him.
Ah.
But that little emote I actually found on Etsy. It was one that I could buy, and they had different colored cats. I'm like, oh, that's too perfect. I love that. So everyone seems to like it too, so it makes me happy.
McCree just coming in, swinging the tail around, taking over
Oh yeah.
everything, though. Oh,
Oh
and
yeah,
there's
he
even
is
a
a
party variant.
yes. He is a bull in a china shop for sure. He
Oh,
has
no.
almost knocked over my monitors off my desk a couple times. He tries to lay on my keyboard. And then he screams at me. Sometimes the mic picks it up, sometimes it doesn't. And all of a sudden people are like, oh, I'm like, oh, you heard it.
Jeez, the chaos in cat form. Oh no.
I didn't know Etsy had so many cool stuff. My VTuber sibling Wolvie showed me, and I'm like, oh my god, I could buy so many things here.
I could spend so much money.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff on there.
When I look at commissions, I go the same way. Where did my wallet go?
Where's my wallet?
Yeah. I want to commission art so badly, and then I open my wallet and I'm like, oh, don't look at that. Put that back.
Fly comes out of the
yeah,
wallet.
little fly comes out.
Put it back, put it back. If there is no wallet, there is no temptation. Jeez. Yeah, I'm fortunate enough to be getting back into work, so hopefully I'll be getting a commission soon, although big model commission means I'm not getting art commissions anytime soon. Hey. So I understand entirely the whole aspect of, but my money. Yeah. I want thing, but I have no money.
I feel that. I want this, but
especially
no money.
empty after debut, so I'm sitting here like,
recoup the
funds.
Recoup the funds, get the monies. Jeez. Let's see. Taking a look at the questions going on, especially with the on the topic of having no monies anymore. Is there anything you'd change looking back over your time streamer before, in or out of your control? So, like say you want to just stop a random meteor from hitting, that moon over there, you could do that. Or you just want to change a little thing you did back in the past. There you go, there you go. Anything at all you could change. Would you want to change anything?
I don't know. I guess I believe that, like, everything you experience, whether good or bad, it teaches you something,
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of experiences I was like, well, shit, that really hurt, but, at least I learned from it so I could help others or not have it happen again. So I can't really say I changed too much, because I think it all happens for a reason, at least. I think I would have changed my design, honestly, a little bit more. Maybe it'll be something I do in the future. But something I kind of realized too late is that I really love horror. Like, I watched so much horror, and my aesthetic is very much like pastel goth. Like, I love pretty colors, but I also like, like the macabre stuff. So that's kind of why, like, I have the skull on my head, I would have definitely liked a more monster horror design. I think I would have liked that and felt more comfortable in that down the line. Maybe I can get something like that, but right now I'm like, yeah, I'm poor. I am gonna try that anytime soon.
Right. Makes sense.
But I think I would have been a much better horror tuber than I realized. But like I said, I kind of figured things out very slowly as I went on. But
You know, you get a model done, it's like, wait a second, VTubers exist. So that's
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah, so maybe more of an undead kaiju or something like that. I don't know. But
Ooh, undead kaiju.
Ooh.
I know there's a lot of types of undead, so what general leaning? Do you have any leaning of type of undead?
not quite. It's something that like if I ever do, I'll probably take my time and kind of figuring out. All I know is I love skulls. I love bones. That
Skulls.
stuff is so cool. I have a collection of skulls. I like to show them off. If anyone wants to give me their skulls, I am just very happy.
What do you
That
think, a
volunteer starter?
lich?
What?
Like a lich? You know,
Maybe a
raise a
lich,
lot of
yeah.
skeletons around, just have a lot of skulls. This is my collection. Look at an army of minions.
These are my friends.
These are my friends. And oh no. Dooney in chat, do you want a fairy skull?
I will take a fairy skull.
Rest
I'll
in
put a
peace,
little
Dooney.
shelf. Little baby shelf.
Little teeny tiny shelf.
I'm kind of like the predator. You know how they collect skulls and spines as trophy?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like that. Except, you know, not a big alien man's. My friends pick
No.
on
You're
me
just a
because,
big kaiju lady.
yeah, it's true. I'm just a big kaiju lady with a deceptively cute face, but I will kill you.
Yeah, that's par for the course with big though. You get people like Sanderson, that's the exception, where they're all like, no, I won't try to destroy everything, and then they trip and everybody dies.
They're like, you're so cute. And then I'm like, are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? And let's see. It looks like the next category I'll be going into is the free space category. So, Cloudy and Ness, if either of you get a question that you really want to ask somebody, or just a tangent you really want to talk on, feel free to go ham. I'll just be trying to relay some chat questions.
Well, let me go through my entire notepad of stuff.
My notepad. I'm keeping.
I
The
actually have a little
notepad.
tiny notepad this time. This is something I haven't asked our previous guests, including Grim and a bunch of others before, but uh, if you were allowed for 24 hours to do anything, and I mean
Anything.
what would you do and why?
My mind immediately just goes to like food.
Definitely felt that.
Like have the world's biggest pizza made.
Oh,
Or like build the ultimate supercomputer.
So, if I can
I'm
just
just thinking
chime
of
in
like
for a
casual
second.
fun things.
Are we thinking like anything as in no consequences, you
No
know,
consequences,
allergies
there
be
will be.
damned, laws
There
be
will be.
damned, nothing
Yep.
can
No
possibly,
laws,
go
no
wrong?
restrictions, no restrictions. That's the
No,
question. Yeah.
I want to go to Area 51.
Area 51.
Yeah.
I want to see if that
Yeah.
shit's real.
You want to get them alien skulls.
Yeah, I'm gonna Naruto run into Area 51. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm just picturing
Just
Naruto running over Area 51, stomp, 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 and then turning
Just-
around. Wait, it was back there,
Wait, it's back there.
right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to. That'd be fun. It'd be memorable. I could, see if there's any alien husbandos laying around back there. Maybe steal a spaceship.
Fair.
Well, unearth some secrets. It'll be fun.
Understandable. Well, I catch a couple of questions
yeah.
from chat real quick. So, Dooney has a movie question. Did you watch Prey, the Predator movie that came out this year?
Yeah. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was really good.
There you go, Dooney. You get a yeah. That was an enthusiastic yeah.
Yeah.
They did a
And
good job for bringing it back. I'm very
ooh,
pleasantly surprised. And the new Hellraiser, that one was actually pretty good too.
Yes.
Good. Let's see. We have a question from 4, which in a similar vein to Cloudy's question. So, if you were to make someone the president of the internet, who and why?
President of the internet.
Just full power over the entire internet.
Jack Black would do a good job.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, though? Honestly?
Right?
Right?
Yeah,
He
actually.
would do a really good job.
And especially with the, movie coming up, Bowser Rules the World, it's not that far-fetched.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Right?
I think yeah. I think I'll stick with that answer.
Honestly, I was kind of expecting McCree to just pop in and steal the answer as opposed to you actually getting to it and just go, McCree says no. Mine now.
I don't know where he is. He just had dinner, and I'm surprised he's not over here trying to bug me.
Oh, well, then that's good. We got a little bit of free time, free from the menace.
For now.
For now.
Yeah,
We
he's
should
the
be really
scariest
concerned
thing,
as
so-
mice, though. Oh, no.
I'm not so concerned.
From a kaiju's cat?
Listen,
Kaiju-sized cat?
that would be fine.
I mean, you don't really gotta worry. I mean, he only has like 4 teeth. He's kind of overweight. He's lazy as heck. I think he'll be fine.
Alright. And, Cloudy's got that cheese launcher. If we really need to deflect a cat, we have the tools.
Yeah.
You know what he really loves? Feet.
Feet.
He loves the smell of feet. If you take off your shoes, he will be face first in them for hours. That's
I
the
see.
easiest way to distract him. He also loves
Understandable.
plastic and bread, so hide your bread around him.
Feet, plastic, and bread. That is a interesting trifecta.
Yeah, he's special. I love him.
Right now, I can only imagine, like, a Garfield comic with just a foot sandwich. And I don't know why my brain has gone there, but that is where we're at. Jeez. Oh, it looks like Neon Wave is heading out and wants to say goodbye. It was nice getting to know Nessethyst. So,
Bye, Neon. Thank you for being here.
let's see. Any other chat questions? Oh, we got Four's next question, though, if you want to take a little bit of time. Either you got a question.
Oh yeah, I have one other one, because a certain other kaiju we know, not gonna name, has slid me a question at one point. Do you have a kill count at all? Asking for a friend.
Always gotta get competitive, Grim.
Uh-huh.
I have lived a lot longer than you, so yes, my kill count's a lot higher. It's too bad I just don't know how to fucking count.
You got the experience points, question mark. You don't know, it just happens.
Yeah. I am taller than Grim, too, so.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Grim does have that little shrunken brain, right?
Yeah. Tiny brain, tiny body.
Small. Always gotta get competitive, though, huh? Alright, let's see. Looks like we've got a question from 4. So, if you, O Divine Crystal Kaiju, were suddenly arrested for no reason, your face was flashed all over the news, what would your family and friends assume that you did?
That's a good question. I think my dad would be like, yep, that happened.
Yeah. Just not even a thought, just accept, yep, here we are.
I want to say murder, but probably me just being a dumbass and I got caught. That would probably be it.
To be fair, when you're being a kaiju out in the city, you take a trip, quite literally, and people don't like that, right?
Yeah, I think Sanus is used to me getting into a lot of messes because she has to help me a lot. I'm still trying to figure out what these humans like and don't like. They like to get stepped on, but apparently, trouncing through the city and actually stepping on people is a no-no. So it's like, make up your hecking mind.
Yeah, with that, you gotta, set up the steppy line. They gotta actually line up voluntarily.
And then they bring out the military, and then they start shooting the little rockets, and it's fucking annoying.
Pew, pew,
sometimes
pew.
I want to just reheat my chicken nuggets. I want to use my beam, and then I cut a city in half. Like,
the side effects of warm chicken nuggets,
who put the city there? Come on, it's in my way. It stinks. Speaking of smash.
Smash. Oh, I'll go by that building. It got the big smash.
Oh, that was Star's cheese supply. Oh man.
You put my cheese over there?
No, it's melted cheese.
You made fondue?
Yeah, I made fondue.
Radiation fondue, though.
You know, life's full of risks.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody who goes for the rock candy says. So you sure you want to say that?
Look, it takes a lot of work to grow these bad boys and get them all nice and polished the way they are. Everyone thinks that this is a crown, but these are my horns, damn it.
Yeah. It's very pretty, so I can see why people would think, oh, crown. But natural horns? Just
Natural
shiny
horns.
polished?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We got another one from 4, which I think fits up their usual 3 questions. What conspiracy theory do you feel like makes just enough sense if you squint? Do you know anything about conspiracy theories and think, yeah, maybe that one just sounds silly enough it might work? Like Area 51?
You know, sorry, my throat is dying on me. I really believe that they're a heckin' alien, so Area 51, yeah, it totally exists. Totally things going on there. I watched Stargate growing up. I watched a whole bunch of stuff, aliens-wise, you know, I believe. You know, Independence Day, that was one as a
Oh,
kid
yep.
that I watched, and I'm like, yep, I believe. My dad always liked the 9/11 conspiracies and like the JFK assassination conspiracies. So when growing up watching that, I was like, oh. But I can't say I know too many conspiracies other than that.
There's a lot of weird conspiracy theories that I know because I watch some weird stuff. So if you ever just want to talk some of that weirder stuff, we can get into like hollow moon theory, hollow earth. Let's see, the sun's an egg. That's another option.
Egg.
The sun's an egg.
The
Can I
sun's an
eat
egg?
Well, it's going to hatch, and you know that's going to be doomsday.
Oh.
A phoenix.
Big chimkin.
Fire chimkin. Spicy chimkin.
Spicy chimkin. Very good. And
I need
moon
to catch
dragons.
up on my heckin' conspiracy theories then.
Oh, there's a lot of them, and they go crazy. Like, I could talk your ear off about them for some reason. I just find them funny.
I like it.
Let's see. I'm just looking at chat, so if either of you got something going through the mind, feel free to bring it up.
Let me see. Let me pull up here.
Oh, let's see. A message from Dooney. Life is full of risks, I say as I rush under Ness's foot. Right. Talking about those steppies, huh?
Fair. I mean, I'm becoming closer friends with Vil, and he really likes the steppies, so.
You know, that's fair. I was trying really hard to be like, okay, I don't need to bring up the crab every time the foot comes up. I don't need to bring up the crab every time the foot comes up. It was really tempting to just go, yes, McCree and Vil, they get along just fine, right?
True. Let's see. I see one from Taros. Is that how you say their name?
Taros 94, who akin to the person who pops up in your chat, drops a sub, and their only message is like cocks, and then they leave.
Yeah.
Taros went out of their way during an interview to gift themselves a 12-month subscription from an alternate account named Hentai Lover 696.
I love it.
Right? So, their question, if you weren't a kaiju but a human, and you could survive on any liquid as if it was water from either real life, video games, or motion pictures, what would you choose to drink and why? So if you could...
Cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice?
I adore cranberry juice. If I could, I would drink nothing but that. It's so good. I like tart things. So anything that's usually tart, especially dessert-wise, like lemon-based desserts.
Oh, lemon desserts.
Adore. I fucking adore it.
Lemon meringue pie?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Lemon squares, key lime pie, any of those tart stuffs.
I approve. All them lemon goodies. They good, they good. Let's see. I'll keep skimming chat. So, Cloudy, it sounds like you've had your couple of questions.
I do have one more written
Oh.
in here, and it's blurred out for some reason. Why is this one blurred out? Hold on, wait a minute. What?
Let's see. I'll get a chat message real quick.
Go ahead.
From Dooney, listen, the crab and the foot go hand in hand.
Foot to foot.
Foot to foot. Yep, foot to foot. And one from Modern Varus. How are you enjoying the city? It's got a few snacks sitting in the buildings.
Well,
Oh.
I keep destroying them, to find said snacks. Speaking of.
You did make some fondue earlier, and oh. It goes smash.
It goes boom. Yeah, we made fondue. The streets are lined in fondue. There are some melted human bodies in said fondue because it was a little too hot. So my bad.
Just don't question those parts. If you're really picky about it, just eat around it, okay?
Yeah, just eat around it. It's like the 5-second rule, except with melted bodies.
As long as you don't mix it into the rest of the fondue street, it's fine. Let's see. From Dooney, what would you be if you didn't go with being a kaiju?
My original thought was a banshee.
A banshee?
Mhm.
Ooh. The big
I thought
scrim?
that would have been fun. Big scrim, yes. I thought that would have been originally the horror theme, but
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I didn't know how creative you could be with VTuber models. So when I first started, I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna use my first OC and then put her in the little Godzilla onesie." And then when I wanted to do the glow up, I still wanted to keep the same character. So I don't know. Maybe if I ever do like a full blown redesign, I could be, the horror tuber in my heart, and focus around that. But who knows? But yeah, the first thought was a banshee. I remember.
Banshee. Ooh. I don't know much about banshees other than the big scream and bad stuff happening after that.
Irish folklore, if I remember correctly.
Oh, Irish.
Mm-hmm.
I should know more about it than I do then, apparently. Oh, jeez. All right, Cloudy, I'm buying time. Did you unblur your question? I don't know. Ask his notepad.
This was not me blurring it, by the way. It's covered in blood.
Oh.
Is that my fault? Is it the fondue people?
It might be the fondue people.
It might be the fondue people, but it's okay because I'm used to it.
Okay.
Oh god. I think this one is from Grim also because it might have been slid in there for a minute.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my angry eyebrows on real quick.
All right, ready to face Grim.
Yep. So this one is besides the kill count, what would be your weapon of choice if you could have any?
Yes, weapon of choice. I've always loved bow and arrows. Anytime I get a chance to use a bow and arrow in a video game, I do that. My one friend picks on me. Anytime there's a bow and arrow, are you going to use them? Like, no. Picks it up. I don't know. They're fun. I like being sneaky.
Sneaky is good.
It's hard to be sneaky as a big kaiju, so any chance I get it, in a video game, I usually take it.
So, kaiju-sized bow and arrow, though.
That'd be cool.
Right?
That would wreck some havoc.
You just fire entire trees.
Yeah, right? It's like, I don't remember what they're called, but in an Elden Ring, one of those enemies that have the really big bow and arrow.
The great bows?
The giants.
The giant great bows, all them. Yeah.
Because that's all I remember. I'm like, because the only thing my brain remembers is Dark Souls, the Dragon Slayer bows.
You could probably just take some regular ballistas as hand crossbows.
Oh god.
It is an option. I'm not sure how you feel about crossbows compared to regular bows, though.
I prefer regular bows, but I'll use a crossbow.
Oh, there you go.
I see.
A big bow. Big bow.
I just imagine a bow that's just it's already bloodstained because.
Oh no!
Listen, listen, man. I crave violence. Okay.
You crave violence. I
do crave violence.
Well, we got an entire half of a city that's mostly intact for the violence, so that's fine.
Mostly?
I mean, mostly. If you look at the ones that are hiding directly behind Ness, it's fine.
See, what I see is money, money, money.
Ay. Let's see. Skimming the questions. It looks like, well, I have a completely unrelated one about mermaids because apparently 4 is just thinking.
Mhm.
So, do you know anything about mermaids?
Just from anime, so probably not a lot.
Alright, so I imagine the anime doesn't answer the question of if mermaids lay eggs or give live birth. That is a really
But I've
oddly
seen-
specific question for her.
I'd like to imagine mermaids are like seahorses.
Seahorse.
Yeah. You know how like
Yeah,
they have
the
eggs and the male gives birth
yep,
to
the
all
male
the
gives the
babies,
birth to that.
and then they just like poof them out in little bursts. That's what I'm going with.
I'll have to ask a mermaid I know about that if I ever get pushed to do it, because I don't think I'm gonna ask the mermaid I know about that. Jeez. Dooney, did you not know that about seahorses? I don't think Dooney knew that about seahorses. They seem to be questioning it. Alright. Oh, Dooney did, okay. Let's see. Skimming through stuff. It looks like I don't got any more chat questions at the second, aside from what Varus just popped up. But, Nessa, did you have any questions pop through your head as well, or any topics you just want to talk about?
What made you want to do an interview type show? Just in general.
That is a good question. I do not remember in the slightest now that I'm thinking about it.
I might have that answer.
I
Actually.
think it was entirely so that I could, meet people, have chats with them, and most importantly, play up the size gimmick of we have a kaiju in our city destroying it.
Yeah.
Or occasionally having a tiny guest on our tables being like, hello, small guest. You are going to get poked at and teased a bit. Oh, no, wait, that's next week with Dooney's friend. Right. Look forward to that one, whoever winds up watching as well, because we're going to have tiny friends too. But yeah, just a lot of... I wanted to play with the size aspect of everything, because it's like, normally when you get an interview, you got one person over here, one person over there. We're both at like chairs at a table, right? And then we look over there, and there's just a wall instead of a giant kaiju lady standing there. So I wanted to play up the size elements of things. I wanted to show off people. I think that was my big inspiration, the big thought.
I'm still a fan of the chocolate table.
And chocolate table. Yes, you can definitely blame
You can
Claudia
have
Noriko for that one, and
Oh, you
have the
can have
table.
it. Yeah, you can have the table after this interview. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome. I just kind of bash my head against it every so often.
If there's a mouse-shaped dent, you know why, apparently.
Listen, it's comfortable enough. It's like a pillow.
Let's see. From Varus, random question. Waffle, pancake, or French... No, excuse me. Waffle, pancake, or French toast?
French toast.
French
and then
toast.
Waffle, and then pancake.
Then waffle, and then pancake.
Oh, now I'm hungry now.
I can't have them often because the whole human gluten intolerance.
Yeah.
But I do.
Yeah.
That's the order I would prefer.
You gotta be picky about which ones you get if you can't have enough of them, right?
Yeah. I mean, if it's one of those things I could have every day, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, I'll mix it up. But if I have a choice, I'm going with those. If I am going to die from migraine and other horrible bodily pains the next day, I want it to be good.
It better be good if it's gonna be that suffering later.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I imagine that's what... So, do people with lactose intolerance just have no fear and challenge God on a daily basis? Yeah?
100%.
That seems to be the impression I get from every single person with lactose intolerance, where it's like, I can't eat cheese, but that will not stop me.
Laugh nervously.
Right, Cloudy?
They shouldn't make cheese so delicious then.
Yeah, for real.
Jeez.
Like,
And
come on, I
Dooney
don't
would
care.
challenge God for milk for agreeing, yeah, we absolutely will do. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, 100%.
Ugh.
So if
Lactose
it means-
intolerance gets rid of your fear.
Listen, I might become
Very.
a pufferfish, but you know,
Oh, no.
cheese is cheese. Cheese tastes good, you know. Come on.
Cheese. I mean, as mouse, yes, we understand the cheese.
Kind of.
Kind of? Kind of mouse or kind of cheese?
Remember, I'm like lactose, so.
That doesn't stop you.
Yeah.
We're gonna have leftover fondue afterwards, so you're more
Oh,
than
there's
welcome
going to
to
be a
take
lot
it.
of it.
Yep.
We should probably, clean up a few of the spots where stuff got into the fondue before reheating it, though.
Nah.
I could
But-
destroy it with my beam, unless you want it for flavor.
I don't think I've had anybody that deep fried. We'd have to see, after the first one what I think. Yeah.
Life's all about trying new things.
Yeah, you gotta experiment with the flavors at least once before you know, oh my god, that was terrifying or delicious.
You like spicy food.
I do like spicy food.
Yes.
What
Spicy
about
food
you,
is
Cloudy?
wonderful.
You like it?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, yes.
Spicy food's good.
No,
food. I
I
love
gotta-
spicy food.
I got a little bit of a story about spicy food. Because me, myself, I am just, a very pale dude in real life, just walking up to a store that's supposed to be spicy chicken. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I go, okay, let's just get medium amount of spice on it. That's fine. Take a bite. Okay, this is okay. Just get a whole bucket full of their intense spice and just start pouring it on each bite and go, nom nom. Yeah, this is okay. Could use more spicy. The restaurant is not very spicy, even though
very
that's the
spicy.
one advertising bit they had. All they
I mean,
did
I
was
think-
spicy chicken.
I think it depends where you live. Back home, spicy food is the norm, and where I live now, like they say spicy, and it's literally like 2 flakes of like pepper. So
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
it's hard.
So, for context on my end, pretty sure some of the spiciest stuff I've had a little bit of a snacking on recently is some homemade salsa with Carolina Reaper in it.
Ooh,
So,
that sounds good.
that it was good. It was very spicy. I was like, oh no, this is suffering. Give me more, but it was definitely a bit much.
When I was little, I hated spicy food. I couldn't stand it.
Mhm.
And then one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. And my mom used to make, well, she still makes, but she makes very, very, very spicy green chili stew. And I ate a whole bowl of it. I was proud of myself. Like it hurt, but I ate all of it. No one told me that it burns on the way out.
Yep.
Too.
Yep.
No one told me. So I remember screaming. I was like, "Mom, Mom, it hurts!" And she was just dying of laughter on the outside of the bathroom door. And she's like, "Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, why didn't you tell me?"
Oh
Just
no.
making fun of me the entire time.
Ay, fair enough. I know for myself, apparently, how some people get cravings when they're pregnant.
Hmm.
When I was little wee Bobby, not even born yet, I was, ringing the bell going, mother, mother, give me hot sauce. And my mom doesn't like spicy stuff at all, but she was just, downing bottles of hot sauce because the craving. So it was like, ah, yes, I was born to the spicy, molded by it.
Molded by it.
So I
Mom always
definitely get
said-
spicy.
My mom always said she was looking forward to the day when she was pregnant so she could eat all the junk food. But I guess when she was pregnant with me, all she craved was fruit.
Oh, no.
She's like, what the hell? I wanted the spice and the deep fried Oreos, and you just wanted fruit. What's wrong with you? I'm like,
You
"I don't
craved
know."
fruit. Oh, no. They had their hopes up and everything with that, apparently, it sounds like. Just-
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And then after my mom gave birth to me, the first thing she had was beer. So, and she's not even a beer drinker.
Understandable. Yeah, quite the character your mom is from the sounds of it all.
It's a very interesting lady.
Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see, I see a couple of potential question marks in chat, so I'm going to skim through those.
Mhm.
And if you got anything else crossing your mind, feel free to just blurt it out. Let's see. Oh, we got a Scandia one.
Mm.
This one, I'm not sure how much this relates to being a kaiju, but I'm sure you could figure it out if you tried hard enough.
Okay.
How many chickens would it take to fill a football field? American football specifically.
Why do you think of these things?
Yeah, Scandia, that one's that's a lot of chicken though. Unless we get a kaiju-sized chicken, in which case it's like one chicken.
Yeah, I'll just have Sanus make a super big chicken and have it step on you.
Oh, there you go, Scandia. You get one kaiju chicken stepping on you as the answer.
There you go.
Let's see. 4 with a very random question. Just looked at their bottle of meds that help you sleep sometimes, and it lists possible drowsiness as a side effect. Isn't that the whole point?
I think it's for legal reasons, probably.
Right?
And
Probably
they don't want
legal
you
reasons.
To drive. Like, don't drive or operate machinery while under
You
this.
might fall asleep taking this sleep aid.
People are stupid.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Oh, God, yes, they are. Hi, I'm a teacher, by the way.
Oh,
So,
no.
oh, yes, they are. Jeez. Yeah, I got too many teaching stories as well whenever you want to get subjected to those. Most recent one involves a velociraptor kid.
What?
Oh.
He decided to become a velociraptor instead of student and just scrimmed.
What?
Right?
What?
What grade do you teach?
I K through 8, kindergarten through 8th grade.
Okay.
So sometimes I teach people who are so confident in their own body and ability that they go, I don't need math, I'm going to become a stripper. In the middle of school. Other times I deal with people who have no clue what's going on to the point where they decide, arms up, chicken formation, screeching and slapping. This is life now. When I just want to teach them their ABCs. So, yeah. People are interesting. Children are gremlins, no matter the age.
Yeah.
And such is life.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Huh.
Alright. Any other questions roaming that brain, or shall I move on to the next section of shenanigans?
I can't think of any.
Can't think of any? Can Scully think of any?
All that's up there right now is McDonald's, so probably not.
Ah, understandable, understandable.
We haven't had dinner. We're thinking fries.
That's fair, that's fair. In which case, I'll move on to the next section. If you do come up with anything, feel free to just pop up and say, I've got something.
Right.
And if you jump high enough that a little earthquake happens, that's all fine too, right?
True, I've done that.
So, I wanted to talk about a few aspects of your design right now, actually. We mentioned the crystals in the skull, and we've mentioned, well, the skull. But I wanted to talk a little bit with Scully and, be like, what's up with Scully? When did you first meet Scully? What's going on there?
He has been my friend through all the times that I was alone. I think, if I had to guess, he was one of my siblings that died. Because he has a kaiju skull.
Ooh.
He's not a person skull.
Yeah.
So, I think he was one of my old siblings. Because he resonates with my energy. And I can hear him speak. A lot of other people can't. But, like, if I just activate some of my power... Oh, button. Oh, he's not talking.
Scully lazy?
Oh, he's being lazy.
Scully's being lazy.
Yeah, I think he's head empty chicken nuggies. I think that's it.
Understandable. And Dooney, I think Ness has leaned into the building to show off Scully for a second there, but
Yeah.
we could get her some drink big and she can grow even bigger, so.
True.
Super-sized kaiju.
So yeah, he just kind of kept me company through all of all of those years alone, and now he likes sitting there. He likes giving me his opinion.
Fair enough, fair enough. I wasn't,
Yeah.
honestly, I wasn't paying too much attention because Scully's usually way up there when I'm sitting on the interview set like a normal person.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they were a kaiju-like skull as opposed to a human skull.
Yep. He's a kaiju skull.
Oh. Also, I do see what looks like potentially a few strands of bone through the hair that are kind of... Oh, bug, go away.
Mhm.
I do see what looks like maybe, a little bit of the rib bones holding the scully hat to your head.
Yes.
Yes?
That's what they are.
Ooh.
That's as much of him as I could find when I found him, so that's what I took. I wish I had more bone stuff adorning me, but that's all.
Fair enough, fair enough. We got a question from Dooney on the topic of Scully. Does Scully accept head pats?
He does. He does. Whenever I'm streaming and people redeem head pats, it goes right over Scully.
Alright, so Scully is the one getting the most pats out of the pat.
Yeah. He gets
Alright.
jealous otherwise.
We can't have Scully getting jealous, huh?
He says vulgar things not allowed for Twitch.
Wow, Scully. Language. Alright. Well, that does answer my curiosity about Scully and the bones going about the head. Now, we also touched on the other part I wanted to bring up earlier. So, well, I could call them one of two ways, but I feel like I'll call them the safer way for myself. About the crystals. The crystals are very shiny, very pretty, apparently natural parts of your body, right?
Yes. I can have them grow in and out of my body at will. I like to say I can cosplay a human by taking them off.
That makes sense. Oh.
I am now a human, doing normal human things, like being soft and squishy.
Wait, Cloudy, where'd our kaiju go?
Oh.
Although, with those ears, I think this may just be an elf impersonating a human. What do you think?
Seems human to me.
Seems human to you?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Perfectly normal human.
Yeah.
Perfectly, maybe I'm just too used to being distracted by the ears because a few other people, got big ears around. I don't know anybody with big ears.
I'm just cosplaying an elf.
Ah. So now you are a kaiju cosplaying a human cosplaying an elf.
Yeah.
How many layers
every
deep
time.
does the kaiju inception go?
I'm an onion. Many layers.
Many layers. Although, just for the moment I had a better look at the hair, I definitely, I do think the hair's pretty.
Why, thank you.
Yeah. It's very long hair, very nice color. I do love me purples and shades of, and
You got a little bit of blue.
it does the tone shifting. Oh.
Yep.
Oh. That's some good hair.
Yeah.
Me approve. I only got a little bit of going towards red at the tip of my hair, so it was like multiple tone hair. Me just have to go big approve right there. Alright. So your crystals are actually, you can hide them. How much effort does it take to, hide them for a long period of time?
It gets itchy.
It's
Like
itchy.
it wants to grow. They'll keep growing if I let them.
So
But they fall off. They grow.
it's one of those things where this perfectly ordinary 8-foot-tall human in the street might be scratching at their shoulders or their head or anywhere the crystals want to grow, and people will just have to go, yep, that is a perfectly ordinary 8-foot-tall human lady.
Yeah, just dry skin lotion. Need that.
Gotta get that lotion, Lotion for the tall. Alright, Dooney asks, is it painful for the crystals to grow out of you?
If they grow naturally, no. It's kind of like your hair growing or your fingernails growing. But if I have to, pop some out, especially for defense, yeah, it kind of hurts.
So you can, pop some out and, force them to grow outside their natural rate then, huh?
Mm-hmm. Like if someone was trying to attack me in a soft spot, I can force out some crystals to hopefully block the blow, but it does make that spot pretty tender afterwards.
That makes sense. That makes sense. It also sounds like it's probably uncomfortable to do.
Yes,
So,
it can be. So I try not to do it often and just let them grow as they need.
it makes sense. Makes sense. Apparently, Dooney is comparing it so it's like Wolverine with his claws?
Exactly.
Oh, apt comparison then.
Dooney smart.
Dooney very smart. Smart fairy. It is going to be a very, big fairy skull compared to regular fairy skulls when you get the collection, right?
It would be very special.
Big brain fairy. Let's see. Next question I wanted to ask, especially since you did have the big shift in design and, a more fully together look other than just, I'm in my cozy pajamas.
Yeah.
You recently had a debut that
Okay.
sounded like it was one part full of stress, one part lots of fun, from what I could catch of it all. How did that go for you?
It was a lot of fun. Um, and I had a lore video made with some pretty art pieces, and I showed up all of my favorite things and movies and hobbies, and just talked with chat. I was actually clipped twice, which was pretty cool. Never expected that. Everyone really likes the beam. um, it was fun. I think if I had to do it over again, I probably wouldn't have done the lore video. Um, because I think just talking about it probably would have been good enough. It was still fun doing it, but I think that was probably the most stressful aspect about it.
Fair enough,
Um,
fair enough.
it took a long time to get everything ready because I had to wait a long time to be rigged. Um, so it's been about a year since I started. So since I got asked my model mama to draw and to debut, it was about a year. So
Oh, that's a heck of a time, huh?
yeah, I did have fun. I enjoyed it. Everyone was so sweet and supportive. Um, would I ever do it again? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm glad that I can finally start using it. Now. I discovered that my computer wasn't able to handle gaming and my new model with everything I needed up. So I actually had to upgrade my computer. That's why some of my stuff is kind of not working because I haven't
You had to
you know,
transplant a lot of it, and
yeah.
you
I
gotta
had to
get,
upscale.
the computer and big and properly for your kaiju size shenanigans.
Yup.
That sounds like it's quite a process.
So tomorrow will be my first stream with the upgraded PC, so
Ooh.
hopefully it goes okay.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. Hopefully it all goes well. If things start producing toast when they shouldn't, you probably know enough about toast to panic, right?
Yeah. Like, you don't do that. Sanus does that. Stay cool, please.
Fair enough, fair enough. So all in all, it sounds like it was a good time. Although, from what little I could catch, especially when you were like a week before, it sounded like a lot of stress was piling up.
Yeah. My friend Blue, who was in the chat, she was doing my overlays and my reference sheet. Poor thing was so busy because she has a full-time job and stuff like that. And I pushed it out a week because she was still needing to finish and I didn't want her to be rushed. So I was like, I'm gonna push it out a week. I still got stuff I need to do on my end. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
take your time. I don't want you getting, making yourself sick trying to rush everything. Um, but she did a wonderful job. I love all my stuff and everyone that helped and contributed. Like Grim, he edited my lore video and he did a really good job. And he's starting to branch out and do his own editing for other people too, trying to make fun videos. So he does a really good job.
Fair, fair. Does make a good bit of sense, and it sounds like you had a lot of friends involved in this too.
Yes, a lot of my friends helped a lot because I could only afford so much, so like my sub badges and my bit badges, I made myself, and a couple of other assets. I made my PowerPoint, and I've been practicing making overlays for people, so I've been having a lot of fun with that. So it kind of gave me some practice to make everything look okay.
Fair enough, fair enough. Many hands make light work, and doing some of your own stuff is always an important thing to know how to do. So that's good, that's good. And we even got, people like Dooney going, I want to commission Grim sometime.
Hey, he does a
So,
good job.
Grim with their
Okay.
shocked, big ol', oh, me, eyes. Yeah. You look away and see your name, what did you miss, Grim?
I'm shit talking you. Don't worry about it.
Listen, you pass some note cards to Cloudy, and then, Ness had to go full on violence, So,
Yeah.
you're very much appreciated, but also, oh no.
Speaking of that.
Sorry, I was microwaving an apple, says Grim.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Apple microwaving. Well, you know what? You know what?
Hey man.
Should we escalate the situation just because?
Yes.
Yes. Because we can, we can just start raising the lift. The lift with the oversized can.
Does this make me bigger?
That's the entire purpose of this. It is the drink big.
That
It
you
make big
How big
even
does
bigger.
it make me?
So let's see. Let's run the numbers real quick. So you are you're kaiju size, right? You're very tall. You said 400 something?
430 feet.
430 feet? Okay. And we take that and I did not want to click there just yet. Okay. Well, I clicked
goes the
ahead of the
building.
scene, so there goes that building again. It could not handle the power. Well, it's gonna be a lot. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, in chaos and up we go. Okay, we gotta shift you down there. There you go. No worry about the legs.
my leg.
No worry about the legs. There you go. That's pretty big, right? Now, me and Cloudy are floating off in space. We just launch over to a space station over here. You pretty
Is this
big
the
though, right?
moon?
That is the moon. It's
That's
made of
right.
cheese.
Did you eat it?
Yes. It's made of cheese. How could I deny it?
Fair.
How could I deny the cheesy
Cheesy wonder. Yeah.
Right. Listen. Mouse, cheese, put 2 and 2 together.
Okay, fair. I
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
double checking.
Okay. As long as all is checked, huh? But yes, there you go. Big. I didn't really run the numbers, but it definitely looks like maybe not quite bite size, but they're definitely, big.
Mhm.
But they're not as big as you. You could definitely hold the earth and just run away with it. Steal the entire earth.
I bonk it with my tail.
The tail bonk of doom.
Except my tail's over here, so I'll just bonk
Oh.
the moon.
Gonna bonk the moon. Bonk it one more time. Bonk it one more
Oh, wow.
time.
Bam.
Oh.
You just bonked the moon.
There goes your cheese supply.
Yeah. We'll get it back from deep space somehow, right?
My money.
Did you
There
put your
goes
money
our
on the moon?
oceans.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that would have a bad effect on the tides, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye,
you know.
people.
That's fine. That's
That's fine.
fine. After all, we got a big kaiju gal and a planet, right?
Yeah. I am the moon now.
Yep. Now,
Got it.
we do have Earth there as well, so if you're so inclined to mess with it at all, I do take bites out of, planet sometimes. I can say they're pretty tasty.
I did want to lick it.
You did want to lick it?
Yeah.
Well, he's over there, so as long as you could just reach and give it a good lick.
Yep.
Oh. It's kind of fragile. Licking it kind of took a part off of it. Oh.
On my tongue.
Is on your tongue. Oh no. Well, there you go. I think Planet tasty, but some people may not think Planet tasty. That's your call, right?
Crunchy.
Crunchy. Fair enough. Let's see. Oh, the Earth now belongs to her. Them's the rules. All right, you licked it. It's yours, right?
True, I did.
True.
Mine.
All right. Well, I guess since you rule the Earth now, we can move on to the last batch of questions I got prepared. And as the new ruler of the planet, because you have licked it, therefore it is yours. Do you have any big long-term goals? Anything that's, you'd consider far-out plans?
For the Earth itself.
Or for yourself, or for your stream, or for the Earth, If you want to reform the entire thing and just cover it in crystal, who are we to stop you, right?
Ooh, that would be cool.
Just harvest all the
Crystalline
skulls and crystal to Earth.
Yes, and then everyone must make chicken nugget offerings and French fry offerings. And then I won't destroy you. How about that?
All right, so we got to set up the offering centers as well. So, yeah, I can see
Offering
how this is a
centers,
little
yeah.
bit long-term.
I'll have to figure out a new moon. Because I guess the whole, ocean tides and all that kind of neat.
Well, you did say that you could be the new moon if you just want to float out there for a bit. Although, I imagine being, too big too often can be distracting, oh?
My hips might have a gravitational pull. Have to see.
Yeah. And even if they don't, they're definitely the attraction factor regardless, so.
True. Giantess had the booba, I have the hippies.
Yes. You get to just wiggle and show them off, huh?
It's fun.
Oh, apparently we got a small mouse with a suggestion. We just make a moon made out of chicken nuggets.
Oh, brilliant.
Saw that?
But then I won't be able to eat it.
Oh, no. But you could eat it. And just, you get the option, a break from the lunar tides and, be in the moon, or chicken nuggets.
I like it. I could do that.
Let's see. Dooney, you went with a lot of things on that tier list. Planet were toys and snacks for you, yay. But let's see, any other questions before I ask the final question? Oh yeah, here's one to send to the brain cell. Normally with these interviews, you don't brain cell?
I don't have very many of those, no.
No, all right, Scully, we're gonna need you to do something in the background for us, okay?
Oh, gosh.
So, Scully, here's what I want you to do, okay? Think up a good raid message and raid target for the interview, Scully, because I usually leave that up to the guests. So, Ness's brain cells are on break. They just licked the Earth. They're having a good time. So, Scully, you're gonna need to figure out something good, okay?
Let's see. He's gonna peruse here.
And for the final question for Ness,
yes.
Are there any short-term plans, anything within the next few days or the next week that you want to share or advertise shamelessly or anything like that, huh?
Tomorrow we're going to be doing our first spooky game of the spooky month. We're going to be playing Fear, so hopefully it works out. I don't know, just making sure everything runs smoothly and I have a steady stream schedule and everything works and I don't have any more problems. That's kind of the small goal right now.
Keeping everything intact, huh?
Yeah. Everything likes to work for like a day and then break. Has been basically the consistency for a while, so. I just want some peace and quiet.
I imagine a lot of that has to do with, of like how the people do, and they keep trying to steal the forbidden rock candy. I imagine, the technology goes like, oh, crystal shiny, gain power, and then just starts going crazy, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's why I have traps down in the cave, mostly for Grimm, but also them other people too.
Gotta keep, everybody on their toes if they're going for it, huh? Alrighty, well, hopefully that has given Scully enough time to, do a quick skimming. Do we have a...
raid Sanus.
Oh, Sanus, okay.
And I think the raid message should be something with toast. Get your toaster ready.
Get your toaster ready.
Yeah.
Alright. In which case, let me see if I can remember how to... Yep, I can remember how to spell the last name for Sanus. So get your toast or get your toaster?
Get your toaster ready, because her booba's the toaster.
Alright. Get your toaster ready. If you're so inclined to send a message with the raid, apparently our interview raid message is going to be get your toaster ready. So we're going to see if Sanus can get her booba ready, yo.
Thank you for having me. I had a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a blast to have you getting interviewed and all that. You know, it's always fun to just hang around with a good kaiju, right?
Yeah. And it was nice to meet you, Cloudy, and talk with you.
Oh, did Cloudy's brain turn off?
Oh.
I think we got a case of big pretty lady distracting for a second there, unless something else came up.
Yeah. My brain's just like, sorry. Brain turned off for a minute.
Brain turned off.
Both smooches. Mwah.
Aww. Mwah, mwah. All right, take care, everybody, and interview 29 over. Thank you, Ness, for being a wonderful guest.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.